On Tuesday, August 4th, the Newton Farmers Market celebrated National Farmers Market Week and their 41st anniversary at Newton South High School. But that wasn't the only reason they were celebrating. Market manager Judy Dore was surprised to hear that it was also Judy Dore Day.
And I'm so happy about today because I was so surprised. My whole department was here. There were 4 former commissioners, and this is Judy Dore Day. I couldn't believe it.
So there's lots of great things about being mayor. One of them is I get to celebrate and thank really special people, and Judy is one of them.
Officially declared an annual celebration, Judy Dore Day was created to honor her and all of her hard work during the more than 40 years she has been involved at the Newton Farmers Market. Mayor Fuller began the celebration by singing Ms. Dore's praises and then reading a proclamation.
Over the years, she has mentored market managers in many communities and served, you know this well, as a member of the Massachusetts Federation of Farmers Markets Board of Directors.
After that, a proclamation signed by Governor Charlie Baker was read by Commissioner of the State Department of Agricultural Resources, Mr. LeBeau.
Despite the challenging circumstances that farmers and farmer market managers have faced this year, they have shown adaptability, creativity, and determination to open their markets in order to serve the public. So with all that, I, the Governor, Charles D. Baker, hereby proclaim August 2nd through August 8th, 2020 to be Farmers Market Week in Massachusetts. Congratulations to the Newton Farmers Market.
Along with the mayor of Newton, Ruth Ann Fuller, other officials were also there to support and celebrate Ms. Dore.
To an amazing woman. Thank you, Judy.
More than 40 years ago, Ms. Dore started out working in the Parks and Recreation Department, but on the same day the market first opened, she was forced to fill the position as market manager after the previous one quit unexpectedly.
So we go up to City Hall, we get out, and we're just started to walk around, and this young man came over to my boss, Fran Toll, and said, "I hate this job, I quit." So Fran looked at me, and she said, "Judy, this is your new job." That was in 1980, in June, and I've been involved in the market for just 41 years.
Originally located at the Newton War Memorial, the Tuesday market was moved to Cold Spring Park due to the Newton Library's construction around the 1990s, and the Saturday market was moved to Elm Street. But it didn't end there. This year, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the market required more space to allow for social distancing and single entrance and exiting. So, Judy Dore worked alongside Newton officials to move both the Tuesday and Saturday markets to the Newton South High School parking lot.
We serve 1,000 people now, and that's really good because it's hard when you have to move a location. When you're so long we were so comfortable at Cold Spring Park and Elm Street. But I moved both markets here, and we're very happy in our new site.
With COVID-19, shopping safely has never been more important. Guidelines called the 611 were enforced. Customers and vendors had to be 6 feet apart, everyone had to wear a mask, and only one customer could be at a vendor's booth at a time.
I'll have to let you know that I haven't had to give a mask out to anyone. Every customer is so respectful that they all come in with masks.
To be even more safe, customers were greeted at the entrance by people with hand sanitizer, and curbside pickup was available across the street.
A lot of residents don't want to come into the market, and they'd rather have their food, delivered. So they order online, they order through the farmer. The farmer brings their food here. We bring it across the street, which is the natural pickup area, and we have volunteers over there, and we either put it in their backseat of the trunk, and off they go. They just go right around the roundabout there.
But regardless of the pandemic and a tornado warning, the atmosphere of the market was like usual.
This is one of the many things that makes the city a wonderful home and a wonderful community.
Even some of the vendors remain the same, like Wally's Vegetables, which has sold their product at the farmers market since the very beginning. In fact, they have even joked with Judy Dore about who will retire first.
This is in my blood. That's why I've been here 41 years. I love it and don't intend to quit anytime too soon.
As for new vendors, this year brother and sister Emily and Jason Saberstone brought their brand new business On the Grid Boston to the market.
We're brother and sister, and we started this business this summer to explore our passion in entrepreneurship.
Their farm fresh paninis are sold cold and individually wrapped, but along with the food comes instructions on how to heat them up at home. Though COVID-19 has caused many disruptions in food supply and security, the young entrepreneurs say they're dedicated to providing Newton residents with simple, accessible, and locally sourced foods now more than ever. Though the Newton Farmers Market has encountered many obstacles and challenges during their 41 years of business, with Judy Dore in charge and continuous support from the community, nothing will stand in the way of Newton from having their beloved farmers market every year.
Today it's all about Judy and the work that she's done over all of these years. Again, this is one of many things that she's done in the city, but especially today, saying thank you to her and the wonderful work that she's done, making the farmers market the longest running one in the state.
On behalf of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the Massachusetts Department of Agricultural Resources, we would like to recognize Judy Dore for your tireless efforts in supporting local agriculture in Newton through the farmers market for the past 41 years. Congratulations.
Maxine Friedman, Newton News, Newton Center.